Mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. All right. Here we are, man. Good evening. Good Sunday evening. Happy WrestleMania night number 2. Here we are, cruising in live on X, live on Twitch, and live on YouTube. Welcome to Into the Squared Circle podcast. Your host, GB's here, recording live from the main streets of Chicago. Very sad, and my homeboy CM Punk is no longer your world champion. Man, what a bummer. Anyway, welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the post show of WrestleMania 42, night number 2. Well, what was your thoughts on night number 2, man? Was it better than night number 1? I think so. Anyway, we'll talk about night number 2 right here on the show, but thank you very much for watching right here live stream across social media. If you're first time watching right now on X, YouTube, and Twitch, give me a follow and a subscribe, so you never miss a live streaming episode right here on social media. All right, and take the podcast to go. Very simple. Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, all you have to do is type in Into the Squared Circle podcast. All right, let's get into business here. WWE WrestleMania night number 2. Let's see if it was better than night number 1. Again, throughout the show, drop it down in the comments section which match you enjoyed this evening. Live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Also live on ESPN Plus here in the United States and Netflix internationally. So let's get to the card here. Your WrestleMania 42 card, courtesy of WWE.com. So I currently do not have any of the pictures from each matches lined up for tonight. So we're going to get right to the card I have right here on the poster here. And let's take a look at the card here, man. We're going to go right down to the very beginning to the very ending tonight. And again, right there on your screen, live on X, live on YouTube, and live on Twitch. You can vote and see which night you enjoyed this weekend for WrestleMania. Do you enjoy night number 1 last night, Saturday, or did you enjoy the night number 2, which was tonight of WrestleMania weekend? All right. So, let's get into the main business here, man. ESPN2, the free 2 matches, or at least the free hour of WrestleMania. And they kick it off between Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar to kick off the free hour on ESPN2. All right. I gotta tell you what, man. 4 minutes and 45 seconds of a match. And I tell you what, man, Oba Femi, he proved to the world that he is the ruler, the conqueror. He is the man who defeated Brock Lesnar. Talk about some powerhouse of a colossal of a guy to kick off night number 2 of WrestleMania. Now, I had my family come over for night number 2 this evening to watch it together. Had some pizza, some wings, some beer. Had a little bit of family time watching WrestleMania. John Cena kicked off the festivities. The kind of welcome to WrestleMania. The pyro was going off and had an interesting pyro going off, and they had electrifying. You see, anyway, Oba Femi looks good. 55,000 plus, allegedly, according to the WWE. 55,000 plus were chanting Oba. Yeah, they were chanting Oba this evening, man. They were all with them. And of course, Brock Lesnar, the beast incarnate, it came down. He wasn't messing around either, man. But Oba Femi definitely was the ruler of the match this evening. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was fairly short, fairly quick. But the biggest surprise of them all, Obafemi pinned Brock Lesnar 1, 2, 3 for the win. Obafemi beats Brock Lesnar in a one-on-one match to kick off WrestleMania. Incredible, right? A night that Obafemi will never forget. A WrestleMania moment. Was that the right choice to do? Absolutely. What we also saw to kick off WrestleMania, not only Obafemi beat Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar took off the gloves. Brock Lesnar unlaced his boots. Took his boots off. He put his boots and gloves right in the middle of the ring. Huh? Is that he done? Now I had my family member sit next to me. I look at him like he's done. This is it. We're not waiting till Minneapolis SummerSlam in August. I guess tonight is the night for Brock to, from my understanding, hanging it up. So that was interesting. That one caught me off guard as a fan. It caught me off guard. I'm like, huh? There's no way Brock's just done, but I guess he had his quote unquote the John Cena schedule, even though he didn't go worldwide like John Cena, but he had WWE. I talked about this a few weeks ago when WWE put that roster, the schedule up on Monday Night Raw. Here is the stops that Brock Lesnar is going to be at. Here's your chance. And I'm like, that's weird. Why would they ever? I mean, I get they're trying to get people to Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, but is he calling it quits? Yeah, I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. But after what we saw in the middle of the ring, after Oba not only beat him, someone who's more superior, Brock Lesnar walking out, I guess passing the mantle, passing what's the other word? Passing the torch to the next big ruler, the next big guy who's going to step in Brock's shoes. And there's not a lot of guys that are built like Brock Lesnar. There's not another guy that's built like Brock Lesnar. I hate to break it to you. If there's another guy that's built like him, feel free to drop in the comment section. Who should I keep my eye out in the world of amateur wrestling? Name a freakish guy. No pun intended. We're not going to go down that path. Name a guy who was all natural athlete like Brock Lesnar. There's no other guy. So after seeing Obafemi beating him, it's a passing of the torch to Obafemi. And that's what it made it seem like tonight. Now, is this the last time we'll see Brock Lesnar ever? Is the WWE. You never know what could happen. Brock Lesnar could show up on Monday Night Raw. We don't know. From what we saw tonight with Brock Lesnar leaving his boots, leaving his gloves in the middle of the ring, at least it's not in Saudi Arabia. Could be the final time seeing Brock. He was very emotional, teary-eyed, hugging Paul Heyman, waving to the crowd. Seemed genuine. Seemed like this is it for Brock Lesnar. So very interesting, man. Very interesting to see that happen. And, if you like him or hate him, we just saw Brock Lesnar potentially had his final match of the WWE tonight at WrestleMania. And a big old moment for Obafemi walking out WrestleMania as a big fat winner and cement his legacy already at a very young age that he beat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So that was a holy shit moment. That was pretty awesome. I enjoyed that match, and that was one of the matches I was looking forward to on night number 2 of WrestleMania. Very cool, man. All right, up next, a ladder match for the WWE Intercontinental Champion, the man who's defending the title, Penta El Zero Miedo, wearing that badass mask. I love it, man. It has like a Vader-esque style mask he was wearing, walking down the aisle, styling, profiling. Woo! And Javon Evans, man, he was a great. I knew he was the guy to watch in the match. And Javon Evans was definitely the guy to watch in the match. He was definitely one of the MVPs in the match who had some great high flying. Again, if this is your style of match, if you're into the high flying, you're into the parkours, maybe you're into the, the X Division style matches, maybe this match is for you. Not for everyone. A lot of people love the old school stuff, the old school wrestling, the old school 10-minute headlocks. And you got some of the high flyers, luchador style, the X Division style, the cruiserweight style division. Well, this ladder match was for you. Javon Evans was definitely bouncy in the match, right? Dragon Lee definitely was another guy who was fantastic in the match. JD McDonough, Rusev, the powerhouse, and great to see Ray. I love that Rey Mysterio spot in that ladder match where Penta lifted him up. And who was on the apron? Was it Rusev? And Rey Mysterio jumps on him and goes right through the ladder that connects between the announce table and the ring. That was pretty badass. Some crazy ass spots. Pretty wild. As predicted, I kind of anticipated Penta to retain the title, and that's what happened. Penta managed to retain the WWE Intercontinental Championship tonight at WrestleMania. Huh? Pretty damn cool, huh? Rey Mysterio, I love his ring attire. It looks fantastic in the ring as always. Guy's a legend. Who knows how long Rey Mysterio has left in him, right? He's getting up there in age, and how much more he's planning on doing this. He's still hanging out with the young kids, and he looked great in the ring. Same thing with Javon Evans, JD McDonough. Everyone did great. Again, if you're a fan of that kind of style of wrestling match, it's for you. But Penta retains, a great moment for him at WrestleMania. All right, so they go off the air on ESPN2. We hop on to ESPN Plus. WWE WrestleMania continue on here with a big WWE United States champion. By the way, that ladder match with Penta winning was a whopping 15 minutes and 10 seconds of a match. And if you're going to ask me what's the longest match in the card, the main event match, which will tell you guys momentarily how long that match was. By the way, I saw a post, and that's what a lot of people were bitching about yesterday. There were more commercials than the matches for night number 1. Again, if you're joining me now live on X, Twitch, and YouTube, here's your chance right now. Again, throughout the show, which night did you enjoy? Night number 1 or night number 2? And I saw this post on Facebook, and I can't give the credit because I can't remember where I stole it from, but 57 minutes of commercial breaks on night number 1. 3 hours and 55 minutes of a show yesterday. 61 minutes of entrances, 98 minutes of matches. That's pretty wild, man. And again, they got advertisements, they got bills to pay, I guess. And night number 2 was somewhat better. I can't say the commercials were any better, but anyway, I think the quality of the program-ish compared to night number 1, I think was a tad bit better. Same thing with the main event tonight. And again, drop it on the comment section, man. Your thoughts for night number 2. Again, throughout the show, we'll put this poll up. If you're watching live, feel free to vote on her, man. It'll be up here. All right, let's get back to the chaos of WrestleMania night number 2. WWE United States Champion, a whopping 8 minutes and 50 seconds of the match. Sami Zayn, who got his ass booed at WrestleMania in Las Vegas, California. California did it again, Nevada, and of course he got his ass booed. Trick Williams, guy's a star. I'm a big fan of Trick Willies, or whatever little Yachty calls him. You know what, man? Trick Williams looks great, man. The guy's a star. He looks great in the match. There's nothing bad to say about Trick Williams, man. He is the guy. Trick Williams is the guy. The people love him. He's a star. Every time he rotates on the stage, look like a badass with that fur coat and the spotlight on him. People bouncing to the music. Trick Williams is the star. And he came down there. He whooped some ass. Yet better, he defeated Sami Zayn, which I was hoping that would happen, man. Yeah, I mean, Trick Williams would have to happen tonight, because if Sami Zayn retained the title, man, dude, he's gonna have to run fast to his car after the show, because people are gonna come after him. They made the right choice, putting the U.S. title around the waist of Trick Williams tonight. A great choice. A great win for Trick Williams, a big WrestleMania moment for him, a very young Trick Williams, and congrats to him, man. Well-deserved, a U.S. title shot. He won it. Now he's going to show up on SmackDown this coming Friday. Will he continue on to the U.S. Open Challenge? We'll have to wait and see on that. But, man, great moment for Trick Williams. A pretty decent match. Again, 8 minutes and 50 seconds of a match, if you give a rat's ass. So pretty solid. And congrats to Trick Williams. We got a title change, because we talked about it in night number one. Night number one, we saw all ladies. All the ladies had a title change for night number one. Not a singles guys match had a title change last night. And so we finally got a guys roster match with a title change. Eventually that will change coming up momentarily. So we had a street fight. The Demon Finn Balor, the returning demon character of Finn Balor, who came out very creepy, right? He had the little glow in the heart, dark heart. He pressed the button and he comes out the demon. He has like, smoke flares in his hands. Pretty cool, nice visual. I love the Titantron with the, bodies hanging out. Pretty damn cool. Dirty Dom Mysterio. I love his entrance on a Mayan Aztec. We call those Aztec Mayans pyramid style throne, which was pretty damn cool, with all the guys in a luchador mask. King of the luchadors, Lucha Libre. I love the man. I love the entrance. Pretty badass, making it big like WrestleMania. And 12 minutes and 58 seconds of a match here. Again, if you were clamoring for the demon to make his return, I guess this match was for you. Dirty Dom had his moments where he had his ass handed to Finn Balor. Eventually, the tides turned for Finn and on Dirty Dom Mysterio as well. Both guys fighting outside of the ring, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to break down the match too much here. But long story short, Finn Balor managed to pin Dirty Dom Mysterio by pinfall. 1, 2, 3. And the demon version of Finn Balor won a big fat winner this evening by defeating Dirty Dom Mysterio on WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Your thoughts, your opinions on Finn Balor defeating Dirty Dom Mysterio. All right? In a street fight. By the way, it's all chairs, all tables. That's it. Nothing too crazy, right? Street fight. So, all right. Up next, we have Rhea Ripley going toe-to-toe against Jade Cargill. I was looking forward to this match, man. And whopping 10 minutes and 9 seconds. Again, we had both ladies went hard, at least partially in this match. Of course, we had interference in the match. Yeah, of course, we had, Julia, and I forgot who else got involved in the match. The Io Sky came out in the match. I'm like, oh fuck, come on, man. And well, long story short, Rhea Ripley, mommy. I was hoping she was going to pick up the win here. Yeah, she picked up the win by defeating Jade Cargill in a whopping 10 minutes, 9 seconds of a match by pinfall to defeat Jade Cargill to become the new WWE Women's World Champion. How about that? So Jade Cargill got defeated this evening by mommy herself, Rhea Ripley. She's now again the new WWE Women's World Champion. How about that? I had a gutsy feeling that might happen, and it happened. And what's next for Rhea Ripley? Who's next in line for the world champion? Again, WWE is very notoriously on giving their WrestleMania opponents a rematch. Hey, we had a we had a heartfelt match at WrestleMania. Let's have a rematch on SmackDown. Let's have a rematch on Raw. Or maybe somebody else is going to step up for the Women's World Champion. Who knows? Who knows? But as of this evening, Rhea Ripley, now your new Women's World Champion, defeating Jade Cargill, hard-hitting. And if you're going to ask me, gee, was this the greatest women's match of the weekend? I don't know. I mean, looking back over the weekend, Liv Morgan and Stephanie, okay. Yeah, the Bella twins and Paige. Okay, great moment. What else women's matches? We had Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. Okay. So I don't know. I think Rhea and Jade had somewhat the best women's match of the weekend. I don't know. Your thoughts, your opinions, drop that down in the comment section. All right, so we had a WrestleMania moment of Danhausen and a bunch of mini Danhausens. Oh my God, it was an entertaining, laughing moment. Had some of my family members were like, what the fuck am I watching? It's Danhausen. He's funny. Yeah, it was goofy. And it was goofy. Oh, okay. So I know, right? Very exciting. All right. Main event time. And Michael Cole's been pressing this match as probably one of the greatest wrestling WrestleMania. Boy, you have a hard time speaking tonight. I'm tired. Michael Cole said that the main event for night number 2 is going to go down in history as one of the greatest WrestleMania matches of all time. So that is a tall task. So you telling me that this match is better than Macho Man versus Steamboat at WrestleMania 3? You're telling me this match is better than Austin versus Bret at WrestleMania 13 or Taker versus Shawn? Please tell me this match is better than those matches. And get back to me. If you're going to ask me if this match is the best match of the entire weekend, absolutely. This main event match was absolutely better than the entire weekend of WrestleMania. Definitely gave me some somewhat high hopes. Some people didn't like the ending of tonight's main event. Some people are not happy with the results of the main event. All right. Spoiler alert. I hate to get right into it, but yeah, Roman Reigns defeated CM Punk tonight. The rise of the Roman Empire. The guy who said he is part-time, he wants to spend more time with his kids. Trying to step away from the full-time schedule. That guy. Yeah, he's now your world champion. Will he appear on each Monday Night Raw for the foreseeable future? Well, time only tells. I mean, I'm just going to have to keep our eyes peeled the next couple Mondays of Raws and see if he will show up as the world champion. But will he get the Brock Lesnar treatment and show up every Raw every once in a while? Who knows? We don't know. But these guys had a hell of a went-to-war match. These guys went at it. These guys were, within like not even a minute into the match, these guys were already primed up. These guys had piss and vinegar in both of their eyes. You could tell these guys are ready to whoop some ass in the main event. And excuse me, blush me. All right. Yeah, so both of these guys went to war. These guys traded out their finishing moves, right? CM Punk giving the Superman punch to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, he dropped a GTS on CM Punk, and these guys were just going at each other, man. CM Punk was, pumping blood like a guy was juicing, man. He was juicing. Roman Reigns put CM Punk through a table. CM Punk gave the Macho Man elbow from the turnbuckle right onto the announce table, onto Roman Reigns, going through the other announce table. So we have some tables getting broken throughout the match. These guys went at it. Stiff shots, stiff hits. And these guys went to war. I can't tell you how many finishing moves Punk did and how many finishing moves Roman did. It's your typical main event style, 15 GTS, 15 Superman punch, 15 spears. That's normally how a main event goes at a WrestleMania. If you're going to ask me, this match was 33 minutes and 57 seconds a match. Okay. All right. That qualify as a, solid length of a WrestleMania match. I'm normally used to a 40-minute match, maybe a little bit longer. That should be a WrestleMania match right there. That when you have that long of a match, you have yourself an artistic masterpiece of a the masterpiece of a WrestleMania match. And you know what? Tonight's main event match was hands down probably one of the best matches of the entire weekend. My personal opinion. May not be the best for yours, but I thought it was the best match of the weekend. Again, as I talked about this a couple minutes ago, you may dislike the ending. You may dislike the results. How it was Roman Reigns defeated CM Punk fair and square. 1, 2, 3. And Roman Reigns, your new WWE World Champion. The end of night number 2. And hey, CM Punk stealing the Cody Rhodes formula from yesterday, where the referee got distracted. He hit Roman Reigns right in the balls when the ref had a back turn, just like Cody Rhodes did yesterday. But Cody Rhodes is still your WWE Undisputed World Champion. Roman Reigns is now your WWE World Champion. So some big title changes went down, of course. And a big moment to end WrestleMania. Some great moments over the weekend as a whole. But again, was WrestleMania as a whole, was it a great WrestleMania? Was 2026 WrestleMania meet your expectation? And I'll leave it up to you guys. Did WrestleMania night number 1 and night number 2 beat your expectation? Did the build to the road to WrestleMania makes you want to get pumped up for this year's WrestleMania? So I'll leave it up to you guys, man. WrestleMania as a whole, this is my personal opinion through my eyes, we had some great WrestleMania moments. All right, we had some great WrestleMania moments. So, like as I mentioned, we had Paige make her surprise return yesterday. We had Bianca Belair return, announced she was having a baby. Nice little moment there. And we had a nice little moment of Oba Femi defeating Brock Lesnar tonight. Brock Lesnar showing that he may potentially retire. Roman Reigns becomes the new world champion. Becky Lynch becomes the new women's world champ, intercontinental champion to be exact. Trick Williams become the new WWE US World United States champion. I'm over the place here. Liv Morgan becomes the new WWE Women's World Champion. So we got a lot of big moments, a lot of big surprises, a lot of championship changes happening between night number 1 and night number 2. So there's some goods, there's some bads. There's some like, man, I wish they could redo this again. We talked about the Pat McAfee, which I understand that if Cody Rhodes win, Pat McAfee will never come back. And that was his words. He told Cody a few weeks ago. So probably that's the last of Pat McAfee. He had his final appearance at WrestleMania in Las Vegas. Probably his final time in the WWE. Who knows? Maybe they'll call him back next year to do a little bit of the color commentary. Who knows? But there we go, man. Night number 1 and night number 2 is in the books. 50,000 plus. So last night, night number 1, 55,000 plus was jam-packed. 5,000 more tonight for night number 2, WrestleMania. And that is it, man. WrestleMania is now in the books. Now we move on to the Raw after WrestleMania tomorrow night. And what's next? Well, we got Backlash going down in Tampa, going down a couple weeks in May. And we got AEW as a Double or Nothing going down in May as well, right around, was that Memorial Day weekend. So we got a lot of wrestling coming up still. It's a new season now. WrestleMania is done. It's over with. We talked about this last night. It's a new season starting tomorrow. We got fresh storylines. Everything starts new. We hit the reset button. And what's next for Roman? Who's his next challenger? What's next for Cody Rhodes? What's his next challenger? Maybe we'll find out on SmackDown. We got new women's champions, as we discussed momentarily. And yeah, man, a lot of questions, less answers. We'll get them all answered tomorrow night on the Raw after WrestleMania. And that is it, man. WrestleMania is all done. So here's your final chance to vote on X, on Twitch, and on YouTube. Is your final chance. And we're going to wrap things up here on the live stream. Thank you very much for joining me on night number 2. I kind of enjoy these WrestleManias ending early. 9 o'clock Central Time. Can't bitch about that. So let me double check here on my official Twitter page. Your thoughts and opinions on WrestleMania. 67% thought night number 2 was great. 17% thought it was bad. And 16% said it was meh. All right. So people voted on Twitter. And that is it, man. WrestleMania is in the books. And we're going to wrap things up here on the live stream, man. That is it. All eyes are on tomorrow night for the not the go home, but the Raw after WrestleMania. There we go. All right. I need to get some sleep. I'm tired. A lot of wrestling this weekend, man. I might have to take a break. Nah, there's no break in wrestling. 365 days a year. There's never a break in wrestling, right? There's no holidays, man, and professional wrestling. So, all right, that is it, man. Hope everyone had a great WrestleMania weekend. And now, Raw after WrestleMania tomorrow. All right, support the podcast. If you want to hear the Raw after WrestleMania, I'll put that on the podcast. Hopefully by Tuesday. So support the podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to your favorite podcasts. All I have to do is type it into the Square Circle Podcast. Give me a follow on Twitch, YouTube, and X. And that is it, my friends. We're going to wrap things up here. Thank you for watching the 2026 post show this year right here and Into the Square Circle Podcast. I highly appreciate you for watching the show. And that is it, my friends. We're going to wrap things up here. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a great week starting tomorrow. Be safe out there. Happy wrestling. Talk to you guys next time right here on Into the Squared Circle Podcast. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.